What is the most incredibly clever way a kid has ever won a case? My friend Mike married Sarah, who had a daughter, Emily. He raised her like his own. At 15, she asked to take his last name. The problem? Her biological dad, Greg, had to approve, and Greg, who barely acknowledged her, refused. "This is ridiculous," he scoffed. "She's my daughter. She keeps my name." So, it went to court. The judge wasn't keen on granting name changes for minors, but agreed to hear the case. Greg sat there, full of confidence. "I love my daughter. She's part of my family." Emily's lawyer, Ms. Whitmore, asked about his other kids, their names, ages. "My son is 12, my daughter is 10, and Emily? She's 15. So she's your eldest?" Greg barely hesitated. Of course. A few more questions, then Whitmore circled back. "Just to confirm, your oldest child is..." Greg, without thinking, said, "My son, he's 12. Silence. His lawyer buried his face in his hands. Greg didn't even realize what he'd done. In his mind, Emily didn't count. The case was lost. That night, Mike found Emily outside. "Big day," he said. Emily smirked. "Yeah, went exactly how I planned." Mike frowned. "Planned?" She turned to him, eyes sharp. "Greg has a trust fund in my birth name. He controls it until I'm 18. Mike's stomach dropped. "And?" Emily grinned. "If my legal name changes, that account doesn't exist." Mike stared. "You set this up?" She shrugged. "I knew he'd fight. I knew he'd lose." Mike exhaled. "Damn, kid." Emily leaned back, satisfied. The judge's voice echoed. "Name change granted."